Yo, okay, so we're working on my neck again. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at this point. I figured every once in a while you should see this because otherwise it's just a pair of hands and pictures of guitars, and I actually do build these. So here we go. All right, so this is where we're at with our neck. I do have the appropriate truss rod now, as I explained in one of my other little short videos on my neck. And what we're doing now is I'm reading my notes to myself. Don't glue, you need nuts. T-nuts. Specifically, I like to use these guys right here. So in order to make sure that I don't strip things out with wood screws, and I want a nice secure connection that I can have nice and tight so the neck connection can, properly transfer tone and all that good stuff. I like to put these guys in, and to make sure, rather than using the kind of inserts that you press into the wood or screw into the wood that can pull themselves out, there's no way this is coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of these bad boys slapped in there. I've already cut the hole. I just need to actually cut it all the way through and install. And then we're going to work on getting the fingerboard glued up. So maybe I'll do a time lapse again, because that seems to be the only thing I know how to do. And go! Stay still. I don't think I'm doing side dots. I really did just like that clean look. And if you can't see these markers, you need to get your eyes checked. Welcome back from the time lapse. I've done a little bit of work in between then and now. And what I'm showing you here is my clamping setup for gluing the fretboard to the neck. A lot of people use a ton of clamps. I tend not to. I think 4 is sufficient as long as you have a good caul, and I have an aluminum StewMac caul that matches the radius of my fretboard, so I'm not worried about getting gaps because it'll have a nice even distribution along it. Did that for 8 years at a big name guitar factory. Never seemed to have a problem with it, so I'm not worried about that. I do an initial inspection for gaps, make sure everything's lined up, making sure that I'm centered on the caul. And so what I'm going to do is, you guessed it, jump right back into another time lapse. Going to unclamp all this, get it glued, and get it going. And here we go. Here's what we ended up with after all that work. Obviously, I still haven't shaped the peg head or the neck transition. The peg head transition. Still got a lot to do. Eventually, I'm going to fret it and all that good stuff. But I'm broke. So, again, I will just give you the wood porn and wipe it down with some alcohol here. Shouldn't hurt anything. And then you give you the nice, beautiful views. Ooh. Even the peg head's got some nice stuff on it. But that's going to do it for this video. I don't even know what's next, so I'll figure it out as I go. Tune in next time.